There is an Irish adage that says, "Home is where the heart is, where you pay no rent." Dr. Gary Praetzel came to Niagara University in 1978 as an assistant professor, and after serving in a number of roles in the College of Business Administration, Gary traveled across campus to find his home as the director of NU's Institute of Travel, Hotel, and Restaurant Administration.
Well, I think Gary had a vision about where we could go with our program. Nationally, regionally, that was easy in one sense. Nationally, I think he did the same, but also internationally.
And as Gary entered the picture, and he talked about having dollars committed to redoing St. Vincent's Hall and to make it a program that we could be proud of from an image first and then from a content perspective, it was like he was singing to me, and I know that a lot of other alums felt the same way.
Gary became the best thing that program has ever seen. It was a good program when we were in TTT. Gary transformed it into one of the best programs in all of the United States, and it's now a global program.
The College of Hospitality and Tourism Management is the college that Gary Praetzel built. And when I said he had a vision, he knew, even though he didn't have a great deal of experience, if any, frankly, in the hospitality tourism fields, in the sport management field, certainly. But he knew that he was going to have to he's going to have to put our students in touch with industry. He knew that he was going to have to engage our alumni when he created our alumni association. He knew that he had to provide international experiences, and then he knew he had to recruit students. And he had the vision, and he had the passion to make it work, and that's why the college has become as prominent as it has.
With the heart of a servant, Gary Praetzel quickly became an expert in the field of hospitality and tourism management, growing the college through his determination, entrepreneurial spirit, and leadership.
Well, I do believe Gary has a special presence when he meets you, when he comes into a room, when he comes to a meeting. He commands that respect from everyone. I just think that's his own personality. He is a man who knows himself well. He knows what he has to offer. He is tremendously experienced, and he shares that with everyone.
We like to be around people who are optimistic, the can-do people of the world, the game changers of the world. He's right at the top of the list. For me, he has become a mentor. He's definitely helped me in my business life, running healthcare organizations. And he is the package. And the representation that he gives of Niagara University around the world is just amazing what he has done.
You never had to ask Gary to please come up with a new idea or to please implement it. Sometimes you had to ask Gary, you've done what? And then help him work it through the system. But I love that. Gary was the most entrepreneurial dean, I would have to say, and I think most would agree.
Gary Praetzel knew that he could build a strong curriculum with engaging faculty, but he also knew that in order to construct a world-renowned program, he would have to reach beyond the classroom and campus to provide experiential opportunities for students.
The connections that Gary made over the years that allowed this international growth, I just, again, could not believe that he made these connections so rapidly and then did something with the connections. Getting the dual program with Germany, the Machu Picchu experience for the summer, the Lake Como experience.
We became one of the leading hotel schools of the world, and he did that by reaching out to get that done. When he reached out to a university in Germany and reached into Lake Como at those beautiful 5-6-star hotels, we sat back and said, he really is doing what we had all dreamed about for so many years. He was building a program that was recognized internationally in the international marketplace for in the tourism community that we're all a part of.
Gary Praetzel has been honored for his professional success throughout his career. He was named one of Buffalo Business First's most influential people. He earned the Distinguished Higher Education Leadership Award from the Buffalo Niagara chapter of Phi Delta Kappa and the Pathfinders Award for Leadership in Erie County, to name just a few. The awards and honors didn't alter Gary's primary focus, which has always been the success of the students.
One of the things that Gary, to my mind, was also extraordinary in is that his complete dedication to his students. Gary would drive to New York if they needed visa materials to come to Canada or to go on work abroad. Gary would host them, entertain them. Gary would meet with every student in the College of Hospitality and Tourism, and they all knew not only that he cared about them, but that he had their best interests at heart and that he was going to hold them to the standards of the college.
And I've had the pleasure of knowing several students graduate from the program who hold him in the highest esteem. I've had the opportunity to meet the students that come from abroad and are part of the program. The presentation of product, the presentation of persona is impeccable, which mirrors Dr. Praetzel. So he walks the walk and he talks the talk.
Behind his strong leadership and devotion to the College of Hospitality and Tourism Management and to Niagara University, Gary also lives a life of deep faith.
One of the things that I learned very quickly in working with Gary and coming to know him better was his faith. He was a man who was devoted to his own church, his own faith, and he shared that always.
Gary, as everyone knows, is a tremendous man of faith. He and his wife Carol are dedicated to his vocation, which was educating students and preparing them for the worldwide profession of hospitality and tourism management.
A tremendous friend, a tremendous leader, a tremendous visionary in terms of our program and our college and our students. One of the best human beings I have ever known in my life.
For his commitment to Niagara University and for educating countless students to create homes for the weary traveler, Niagara University is proud to present Dr. Gary Praetzel with its Medal of Honor.